Welcome to the Catholic Apostolate Center's blogcast series. Today's episode is titled Eucharistic Encounters Through Social Media, written by Patrick Lorden and read by Monica Tom Konchnik. October 12th is the feast of Blessed Carlo Acutis. Since he was beatified, I have learned more about him through various articles and videos. He is truly remarkable and an inspiration to young Catholics around the world. I was intrigued by his devotion to the Eucharist and his keen interest in computers and Eucharistic miracles. I recall one of his quotes: "The more Eucharist we receive, the more we will become like Jesus, so that on this earth we will have a foretaste of heaven." This reminds me of the adage, "You are what you consume." I think about that when consuming social media today, and the challenge of finding good and inspiring news. When we encounter that news, what do we do with it? Do we scroll away once we read the headline? Do we bookmark it, say we will get to it later, and never end up reading it? Considering Blessed Carlo, I think we are called to do something more. Just as Blessed Carlo shared the power of Eucharistic miracles, we can foster Eucharistic encounters through social media. Eucharistic encounters are transformative, calling us back to Christ. Through this encounter, our faith is deepened and renewed, and we are brought into a relationship with Christ. Below are 3 helpful ways to foster Eucharistic encounters through media. 1. Share something honest. Posts are often tailored to show only the good sides of life, giving the illusion of a perfect life, when the reality, life is not necessarily how it looks on social media. As a Catholic parent, the posts that I take to heart are those that are honest. I recall a friend, who is a mother of 2, posting about her experience of raising 2 kids. She showed a picture of her cluttered home, commenting how it was late, the kids had yet to be put to bed, they were not following her directions, and she still had a laundry list of things to do. Despite that, she gave thanks to God for being able to raise a family with her husband and having 2 kids who genuinely care about their faith. These posts meet people where they are at, showing the mundaneness of human life, where not everything has to be perfect or go to plan. 2. Root it in Christ and your faith. Sacraments like the Eucharist have a visible and invisible reality. The visible reality is the outward expression, that is, the form they take and the way in which they are administered and received. The invisible reality is God's grace. Fostering a Eucharistic encounter through social media means rooting what we share in Christ and our faith. What we choose to share may be good or inspiring news. But what does the news point to? Going back to my friend, despite the chaotic moment she shared about her family life, she took the opportunity to give thanks to God for her family and children. Gratitude is a powerful expression that builds human connection. What we share on social media are moments of life. In giving thanks to God for that moment, what we are sharing points to the invisible reality that these moments are gifts from God. 3. Consider a call to action. The Roman Missal has various options for dismissal as part of the Mass. Go and announce the gospel of the Lord. Go in peace, glorifying the Lord by your life. And go in peace. In all options, the faithful are sent out to share the gospel. Fostering a Eucharistic encounter through social media can have a similar effect, calling people to action. Posts like my friends that share a moment in their life that they are thankful to God for is a great opportunity to invite others to do the same. In this case, my friend invited others to think about one thing they were thankful for and share it with a family or friend. The call to action is a way for others to sow the seeds of the gospel, a message which bears fruit over time as people continue to share it faithfully. Earlier this year, in his message for the 58th World Day of Communication, Pope Francis focused on artificial intelligence, both its uses and challenges. He mentioned this regarding growing in humanity. We are called to reflect carefully on the theoretical development and the practical use of these new instruments of communication and knowledge. Their great possibilities for good are accompanied by the risk of turning everything into abstract calculations that reduce individuals to data, thinking to a mechanical process, experience to isolated cases, goodness to profit, and above all, a denial of the uniqueness of each individual and his or her story. Despite advances in technology, human connection is something that should not be compromised nor forgotten. Social media is a tool which can be used for good, such as evangelizing. Fostering Eucharistic encounters through social media is an opportunity to deepen realities to ultimately foster relationships with Christ. Like Blessed Carlo, let us share the gospel through creative ways as we interact with others through social media.